Hi everyone, my name is Jo and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, hi. I hope you'll subscribe, and if you're a subscriber, thank you. Today I am here with it's a sneaker platform, not platform, plimsoll, DAP, black shoe haul. I have my favorite pair of shoes right here. Well, they're not my favorite pair of shoes. They're not my favorite pair of shoes, but they are probably my most worn pair. So really they're my favorite in that I always gravitate towards wearing them because they go with nearly everything. I wear these on the weekend. I wear them to walk. I wear them to work sometimes. Like especially on Fridays where we used to have June Day. Now it feels like, or now it seems every day is going to be June Day. But before the COVID-19 outbreak, I would wear these to work on Fridays with my jeans, and they're not even the most attractive shoe, but I love wearing them. But there is a hole in the bottom. The bottoms are coming undone here, right there. Like they are just in need of being thrown out and replaced. So I went on to Macy's and I ordered 5 different pairs from 5 different designers, and I'm going to ask you to help me pick the pair that need to replace these, because these, they need to go in the trash. So let's start. First out we have a pair of Kate Spade shoes. These cost me, they come with I ordered all 5 pairs at the same time, but they come with like individual receipts. So obviously they've been sent from stores and not a warehouse. I paid $34.65 for these, quite a random amount. And I love the box, it's really cute. Just plain green. They are the Lance. And I think they're a really pretty box. Nice Irish looking tissue paper. And here are the shoes. I haven't done anything with them, so let me take out the stuffing. Okay, so they come with the Kate Spade written on the tongue. They've got this nice frill. They're much more stylish than the ones I had. White sole, lots of grip. They have an elastic, a big elastic all down the tongue there. Do you see the elastic? So you can get your foot in easily, no laces. They are a size 9B. The upper is leather and the lining is textile leather. So they are a leather shoe, whereas my ones from Gap were plastic. So let's see how these shoes fit. Here are the Kate Spade shoes on my feet. I can already tell that they are hurting my heels. Like they are tight on the heels. That is not comfortable. They were extremely easy to put on. Let me show you how easy they were. Literally, my feet just slide in really easily, but they are digging into my heel. Like there would definitely be some stretch time with that. They are very tight. Everywhere else feels extremely comfortable, just not this heel area. That feels really tight. I have a bit, I walked into some poison sumac, and so I have a rash. Next up we have a pair of Skechers Active Avenue. This box is a little bit beaten up, which means it must have been on the shelf. These are the Inner City, Madison Avenue Inner City. They are a woman's size 9. And I don't see, oh, there's my receipt. See individual receipts, like actually like a store receipt, not an invoice. And I paid $25 exactly for these. Let's take them out and see what they look like. These are really cute. They're really cute. And if you're wondering why I don't buy Converse All-Stars, because there are no Converse All-Stars here. Converse All-Stars have like a lattice effect on the bottom, and it's quite pronounced. And when you cycle, because I cycle to work, I cycle I cycle every day, do a half-an-hour bike ride. I cycle to and from work. When you cycle, all those like lattice lines, they stick into your foot. Converse All-Stars are the worst shoes for cycling. You can do it for a very short amount of time, but it's not enjoyable. Every time you push, you can feel the sole sticking into your foot. They're also very thin, which makes it hard to give a good push on the pedal. So no Converse All-Stars here. I do own, I think, 4 pairs, so I'm not against Converse All-Stars. But for my everyday shoe, I want a black non-Converse, you know. Alright, so anyway, back to the Skechers. The sole says that it's air-cooled memory foam. And they have a cute part on the back here. It's very sweet. They say Skechers on the tongue and on the side. They're a very nice shoe. They have a good grip on the bottom. They are made of textile, so they are canvas, not leather, although it says that the sole is leather and man-made, so I don't know what that means. I thought the sole's just rubber, but it definitely points to the sole and says it's leather, so that little symbol there is leather. Anyway, they are really nice looking. They look like they're going to be comfortable. They have no tie shoelaces, and yeah, I actually really like these. I think they look like really good work shoes, and they look like they'd be cute with a skirt and not like too heavy looking. So let's see how these fit. Here are the Skechers. These feel light, they feel comfortable. They were, again, also really easy to get on. Let me show you. There's my foot. The only difference with these is I did have to adjust the tongue, but they're really comfortable. I think they're super cute. There is definitely no heel rubbing on these. These feel like I could wear them, I could put them on right now and wear them and not have any issues. I also think they make my size at 9 feet look a little bit smaller, which, I don't know, makes my feet look a little bit more dainty. Yeah, I'm liking these ever such a lot. These feel really good. Next up, I have some GBG Los Angeles shoes. These are the GG Backer 13. And these I ordered because they were actually an incredibly good deal. They're not completely black, they have pattern on them. They were $19.50, and these are the only shoe that had 100% positive review. Every other shoe had someone saying that it hurt their heel, they were too tight, they rubbed their like blisters. These are the only shoe that had 100% positive. I don't know if it's because less people bought them. There were a few reviews. Anyhow, they have a big G on the bottom and different grippies. There's fabric on the bottom of this one, whereas I think on the others it's just been rubber. It's like a fabricy covering. There's a little G Los Angeles, but look at that pretty pattern. It's like a quilted and it's all floral. It's really pretty. The tongue, of course, has the name on it. They just look really pretty. What does it say on the back? G Los Angeles. I don't know if it's focusing. No, it's not. Hang on, let me get out of the way so it can focus. There it goes. They're just a really cute shoe. They remind me a lot of the Gap shoes, just with the quilting and the pretty floral. And they're a bargain, so really cute, really nice shoe. Let's see how it fits. These shoes, they feel good. I've been lazy. I've not done the laces up properly. They're not as high as they would be. They definitely feel, I can feel them on my heel compared to the Skechers, but nothing compared to those Kate Spades. Those really were sticking into my heels good and proper. But these feel comfortable. They feel just like my old black trainers. They're not trainers, are they sneakers? Are they daps? I don't know what we want to call these. But they fit just like those did. I do love the floral. I understand that the floral means there'll be less things this goes with, but I think with jeans on, they will look cute, and they are a little bit different for me, and they fit well. If I did them up, they wouldn't be sliding off my feet like this. They feel really good. They look cute. Of course, without the laces on, they're super easy to, you know, put on your feet even when you're falling over. I just would have to tie them. Well, you know, I'm 37 years old and I can do laces, so it doesn't bother me. And yeah, these feel cute and comfortable. Up next, I have a pair of Collection by Clarks. Now, I am from a town called Street in Somerset, England, and that is where Clarks shoes come from. And so, you know, I do like to see Clarks being sold. It kind of reminds me of, you know, where I grew up. I used to visit the Clarks Shoe Museum just for fun because I always liked shoes. And I worked at Clarks Village, which is an outlet shopping center. And yeah, just, you know, Clarks is where I'm from. But Clarks shoes are often a little bit granny. Like, they're not always the trendiest shoe. There are some that are really trendy and comfortable, because Clarks shoes are really comfortable. But you have to really search for them. These ones I think fit the bill. These are the Poly Springs black leather. And it says there's a cushion feel. There's the label. And these look exactly like my Gap shoes. This is going to be really hard to pick. These look exactly like my Gap ones. They're pretty much a dupe for those. They look exactly, apart from the laces being black, and they are leather. So let's do a look. There is no Clarks labeling on them. They are just a plain sneaker. There's no label anywhere. They're just on the inside. That's the only place where it says anything about the, I don't know if it can focus on that, anything about the brand. There is nothing else. Has a really good rubber sole, and yeah, it's leather. It smells like leather. It feels really good. Like, it feels like good leather. I can tell there's a difference in the quality of leather. Like, there's cheap leather and more expensive leather. I used to work in a leather handbag store. I used to work for Jane Chilton in Clarks Village in the outlets, and we'd sell like leather handbags and some leather shoes. And there's like cheap leather, and then there's more expensive leather. And these are definitely a more expensive leather than the Kate Spades. Like, I can tell right away that this is a decent leather. And I know a lot of people don't wear leather, but I'm not a vegetarian, I'm not a vegan, and leather is just, when you stand up all day, it just is more supple, it's more comfortable on your foot, it's more breathable. Plastic shoes are they're just not comfortable for your feet, they're not good for your feet. And yeah, so if you are not against wearing leather, if you can spend the extra to get leather. And look at these, I paid, hang on, I didn't tell you. Oh, there's no receipt in this one. I think I paid $35 for these. No, $29.99, and they're on their website for $90. So you can get leather shoes discounted, or you can buy them from a thrift store where they've been previously worn, but they're donated, and they're usually around $10 or $15 at my Goodwill. And yeah, but leather is just slightly more comfortable, and it will last twice, like, not even twice long, 10 times as long. So let's try these shoes and see how they fit. If I'm honest, these Clarks shoes are a little bit too narrow for me. They feel really good. I can feel them. They are snug on my heel. I can feel them, but they're just a little narrow. I don't have wide feet, but I don't have narrow feet. I guess I have like completely average size width feet, but these are just, I think they are narrow. They said they were a 9B, and I'm assuming B means narrow. I mean, it used to mean narrow when I was doing English sizes. So when I was in England, I think I was like a 7G or something, so I'm assuming a 9B is an American equivalent to narrow. They look narrow. I could wear them. If I kept these, I could wear them. They would be comfortable. Yeah, they would be. I feel like they look a little bit older, but I'm pretty sure that's psychological, because I know they're Clarks, and you know, they're an older, more mature person's brand. In all honesty, these are probably the best value. They're the biggest discounted and they were the most expensive to start off with, but just that little bit too narrow. I do think they look good though, and these were fine to put on. It's just their laces, so I had to, you know, actually tie the laces, but they are a really good option, and I love the fact that they are leather. They're just, these are going to be a no because they're a little bit too narrow. I just fixed my blanket. I keep moving, and as I'm moving, it's like, it's not even where it should be. It's like sliding down because it's nice and soft and silky. Alright, so last pair are these, I forget what it's called, JC. I think it's Journee, and it says, "Where will your shoes take you?" And nice wrapping, it says JC all over it. These shoes I brought because, oh, it's Journee Collection. These shoes I brought because they're glittery. Look at the sparkles on that. They have a, it's not elastic. They have a band there, a little bit of elastic here, and they're just like Sparkle City. They feel kind of tough, I'm gonna be honest. Good grip. Good grip. Can you see how thick that grip is? I don't know if you can see it. Really sparkly. Comes with a little card that says, "Happiness is only a pair of shoes away." If only, right? If only. And is my receipt in here? No, but I think I paid $25 for these as well, and they're just a cute shoe. They're just cute, and I'm kind of excited to see how my feet look in this bling bling bling. These Journee Collection shoes look great. They are sparkly and cute and blingy, you know, blingy, and but they are just horrible to put on. I'm not even going to show you. I'll show you why they hurt, but I'm not even going to take them off and put them on again because that's how much they hurt. But this here, see where there's all the glitter? When you put your foot in, it like scratches your foot up all the way around. It like scratched my foot all the way. And they kind of taper, and where they taper, it feels a little bit narrow, like my toes feel a little bit constricted. So these are an adorable shoe in theory, but in reality, that I'm doing that and it's scratching my ankle. Like I can, ow, 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 like it doesn't feel good at all. It's like that harsh glitter, and that just doesn't feel very good on my skin. They look cute though, just not that comfortable. When I started filming this video, I was asking you to help me pick which ones I should keep, but having done the try on, there are two that stood out for me, despite the fact that they're probably not the most expensive, nor necessarily like the most brandy. So I fell in love with the Skechers, hands down winners. And I know Skechers is a brand, but it's not a particularly expensive brand. I mean, these won against Kate Spade. Kate Spade shoes, those weren't comfortable. I get their designer, but I couldn't spend a day wearing those shoes. I couldn't spend an hour wearing them. They were hurting the heels of my feet, and I don't need to buy a pair of shoes just because they have a brand on them. These Skechers, that's what I want. An everyday shoe, light, comfortable, put it on. I could wear this right now. In fact, I may wear these today. I'm wearing navy blue. Maybe I won't wear them today, but definitely tomorrow. I love these. They're wonderful. And then these ones, which they're not even a brand. These are probably really cheap shoes. I know nothing about them, but they're 20 bucks and they're cute. And I think I could totally rock these at work, rock these on the weekend. And so I'm going to keep those two. So I'm going to keep these two and send back the Clark shoes, the Kate Spade shoes, and the Journee Collection shoes that just scratched up my... Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. I would love to have you as a viewer. Please give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and leave a comment below. I'd like to know which pair you thought looked the best, despite fit. Which pair do you think looked the best on my feet? If they all fit really comfortably, which pair would you keep? And what's your favorite type of shoe? Is it a heel or a dap or a sneaker? Or I call them trainers. In England, trainers and sneakers, it's the same. We don't really use the word sneaker, we use trainer. Same thing. Yeah, do you have a favorite shoe? What are you on the hunt for? Would you like me to do a video trying to find a different type of shoe? Thank you for watching. Have a great day, and I'll catch you in another video. Bye.